Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, King himself, whatnot, all that good stuff. Today, we have another set of replay analysis. This is from some games with Wrench a couple nights ago. Uh, they weren't like best of anything or like a set. They were just a lot of games played. And they're not even in order like here because of the fact that I had to re-download them. But we're just gonna. I feel like I just want to jump into some random ones, looking like if I can remember them, because some of these games are pretty good. All of them, all of them were pretty good, but like some of them, it's like I feel like I want to go over. So let's just hop into it. Let's look at this one first. Two kind of like secondary picks that we both go with. Wrench has his Ember that he likes to play, and I have the Tori that I always pull out every once in a while. Yeah, ended up on Apocalypse. We usually just go through random maps since it's customs and not spars or anything. Like I said, usually on these I like to have my mouse on screen so you can see whenever I have something to say. So I'm gonna turn on the cursor here, and there it is. All right, so right into it. This usually isn't how an interaction would go. I didn't contest weapon. I didn't move at all because I was tabbed out. Like I said, these are custom games. But I do tab in here, and then we go into it. He lets me get a weapon, wakes up with a side light, and then his follow-up for it isn't that good. As you can see, he dashes twice, goes in for the dare. That's not going to hit anything, so I punish it with the end light. And kind of just underestimating Bo's recovery. Like, look at how big this is. You're not really expecting that. I wanted to commit off stage because I just felt like he wasn't expecting it, but Bo recovery really catches me out there. Just a bit of hits from here and there. Gets the nair. Nothing really happening. Gets another nair. He's just juggling me right now as I continuously approach him above, which Bo is good at. I switched to sword. Now, I'm not really good at spear, so side life gets punished. I'm still, you can tell by the way I'm just like moving. I'm still trying to like figure out where I want to be in this game, kind of moving around. He's taken the best of it and gotten a lot of damage for himself, but here is where I remember I start really shaping it up. So this interaction, I don't die from this, which is really good for me. At this point, there's no damage. I just need to die, right? So I get this recovery here, second recovery, and then this downlight. Get into a second downlight because I think he had dodge. He definitely has dodge here. Recovery, he has dodge. Get two downlights anyway. So bad for me, but he doesn't do anything about it. I get that downlight tear, and immediately, that is so loud. Whatever. I get that downlight tear, and immediately he sares, and that's where I go. That's where I go. He sares, and I go, okay. He has recovery frames on the tear. I run off, punish it. The dare. It's the same interaction you want to go for when someone, let's say for example, he doesn't have katars, he has unarmed, he dive kicks. People like to dive kick because it moves them back closer to the stage without wasting their options. He goes for it, the dive kick, the Sair, he goes down, he ends up here, you punish it. You cannot let them get away with that for free. Moves have recovery frames, you want to take advantage of it. So from the position he was in, I've just created an entire like lead for myself with just a couple hits. What was it, like 2 recoveries, a downlight there. It was really that dare at the end that really like seals the stock for me. So from this point, what we're doing is the usual game plan that you'll see from me. You'll see from a lot of consistent players. You just want the damage. You know you have the lead now. That's why I'm not rushing onto stage. I know right now I'm just looking for damage. Weapon throw and light, and I die, but he's in the yellow here. He's on Ember, so he has less defense. Side light from him, and light is good. He goes for a read. This was one of the first couple games, so he's not like really figured out the dodge patterns yet, but he still is getting them. As you can see there with that downlight there, he doesn't really find a follow-up for it though. He's just kind of trying to find something on Katara's feeling me out, but it's like I don't dodge the same way, and I try to avoid being in where I know Katars are strong. Goes for a ground pound there, and kind of like this entire situation was kind of interesting. I punish that spot dodge. I dare him to punish the downlight, and then he spot dodges. So I say, okay, I'm gonna punish that with the recovery, and this is that's normal. You can think do that, but this is where it gets to, okay, look at this option you have. I jump Sarah because I see where he's coming down. Look at where he's coming down. He starts fast falling here. He's going to be in range for jump stare, and him attacking doesn't matter for that. If he didn't attack, he still would have fell into the jump stare. He stares again, and I go to punish it like I was talking about before, where you run off and you try to punish it. I miss, and he tries to punish me by going for a ground pound, but that was just a really bad ground pound. So I dare him, and then I go for the second dare. This one clashes, but the clash is just in my favor, so you just take that. You in this situation, you should either be clashing that dare, or you should be winning it out always. And then we're in red, but we go back to our game plan. The game plan you should always have when you take a stock. You're looking to build damage, get a lead for yourself. That's so important. The 2 recovery sends them into like oranges, so I kind of am where I want to be, if that makes sense. You see, just racking up damage here. Don't commit to anything. Punishing where I can. Go for that. The reason I go for that recovery there, that was really good from him. I can't really talk about it. It was just like a good move to come out. I go for this recovery here because I've spot dodged and he hasn't attacked yet. So you don't have a dodge and you're stuck on the ground. Any movement back and forth will can get Sared out by bow. So I wanted to go up to see if he'd contest the Sare. The recovery should beat it out, but instead he lands and goes for an end light. So none of us get anything. But then he finds that down sig, and while I was looking for a dare, so he does get the kill. Dare. Just some Qatar damage, sideline, end lane, stuff like that. I don't wanna rush into him. Like I said, just kind of waiting him out. The platform messes me up there. Obviously, that was gonna be a dare. Yeah, that interaction right there. I sidelight him, and I'm thinking like, I want to follow it up, but I know he has dodge, right? So I back up. I immediately start backing up. He goes for that downlight. I punish it. That was bad for me. You have to get those edge guards. You can't afford to mess that up. And now I'm in a bad spot because of the fact that I missed it, but he doesn't really want to edge guard me. He just puts more damage on me. But he's playing Qatars. I have I'll always just have better kill options than him on the weapon, but at the point where we are, as you can see, he's still not dead. Next one will kill, but he could probably find a downlight recovery on Qatars and kill me there. Get some unarmed hits where that's not going to kill a bone there. Not really going to do it in. So, in this situation, you want Bo's kill options in here are, you either have to be off stage near edge to die, like a Sarah will kill you or a Dare will kill you. But in reality, if you are really like, look at where I start standing. Usually I've been saying, okay, you want to space him out, you want to give him that room. But I start moving into him here because I know that on Bo, there's nothing he's going to do while I'm in this area to kill me. He can get the Nair, but it doesn't really matter. As you just saw, Nair's not going to kill yet. So you want to stay in this area. You see, I'm staying stacked with him because I know I have these options. I have recovery, I have downlight, I have endlight. Would probably kill at this point. But he only has Nair. If I give him that space, he gets the option of downlight recovery. So I'm refusing to give him that space. I'm staying onto him, and I'm looking for the Nair. I'm looking for the recoveries. I'm looking for downlight. And it closes off that game. So yeah, that game ending was really unpolished. Like, he should be dead here if I'm not terrible. Like, you don't miss that. You punish. He's coming up. He has nothing. He's gonna dodge. He has to dodge the stage. You don't miss that. You get that Dare when he dodges the stage. It costs me my lead, but at the end, you realize what game plan you have with what weapons are on stage. You stay close to him because he has bow, and you find yourself the game. Okay, that was a game. Let's look at this one, I guess.
3, 2,
Okay. Just like a different kind of weapon wake up. Just go for the raw ground pound and then I find someone armed. Ooh. So just really, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like a misclick, but probably wasn't. Just really bad stuff. I dare him, and it misses, but I wait a really long time to start coming back off stage. Like, look how long I wait to start trying to come back off stage. I go so far down, and that just didn't need to happen. I could have lived. Or I could have really... It's wrench, so you never know if you can live, but you definitely get back up, and you can fight your way back on stage there. With what I left myself no options. It was too easy for him to get that kill. So I'm playing from behind. Immediately I just start looking for bow hits, start looking for damage. And he's trying to space me out, but I'm not really forcing anything to happen. So I start moving in. And... Hold on, sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, but right back into it. What was I saying? I said, yeah. Okay, so I'm not really forcing anything to happen. That end light was bad, and you see me do it again. It's just a habit. Like, you're playing sword, you do downlight, you do anything, you want to cover it with end light. But as you can see here, it's too obvious. You're gonna get punished for it. So you don't have to do end light every single time. Good punish for him with the GC downlight reset. So I'm trying to... I'm trying to play conservative, like as conservative as possible, just kind of wait. But it's also kind of being my downfall, because when I do go in, it's at terrible times. It's not good options that I go in for. Ooh. I want to rewind on this interaction here. So, I endlight him, he goes on the wall. He has no dodge, and I know he's going to jump off, and I see him jump off, and I just throw my weapon in the off column. I go up, and I'm surprised he's not dead, so I throw it again. I go for the egg drop on sword. Obviously, it's not as good as like spear, because spear has just the longer dare. But that was the interaction there. I just thought it was interesting. Again, covering with end light's not really good. That was a really lucky side stick. I'm not even gonna look over it. That was just so lucky that I don't even think it's worth looking over. But where I am right now is like dead. Basically, the stock is over, so any damage I get is good damage. Just looking for side lights. Dead. Actually not dead, but yeah. That's really good for me. He wastes his dodge, so I get even more damage on entire combo. And then I die. So we're looking at like a tricky situation where it's like, okay, he can just time us out like I've always been saying what you should be doing. But he can, but I need to make something happen, basically, without going overboard. And he's kind of giving it to me where I need it, but I'm also taking the best advantage I can with it. Like, usually I show you guys what to do with a lead, and this is kind of the best. I'm gonna rewind a bit here, so you're gonna see the entire stock again. So usually I show you guys what to do with a lead, right? And it's usually just like me waiting out, not committing anything. This is kind of what you have to do when you're playing from behind. He is messing up a lot here, but you have to look for stuff like this. I go for the dare here, and look at the dodge he takes. I spot dodge the nair, and I punish it. I'm staying close to him because it's not like usual where you need to make him come to you. I need something to happen, so I'm trying to stay as close as possible while also avoiding his moves. This interaction here is a dangerous one because I'm on last stock, he's not. But I feel like if I can get the kill there, then we're working with a lot more room. And yeah, just a really good interaction there. That's so loud. Why is my game so loud today? It'll be quieter for you guys anyway. But yeah, he goes for a string here. I fall out of it, punish it with the downlight stare, and the weapon throw is the good part. Look at this weapon throw. This weapon throw, as I know, he has no dodge, and he starts fast falling. That's why the weapon throw hits. If he goes up, he still has jump. If he recovers, he lives. But he starts fast falling with no dodge. So I weapon throw down. He has no options to escape it. That's just really like a 50-50 thing where he can either go up or down, and I read him going down. He could have gone up. He could have lived. So we're still playing from behind here. I got bow. Like I said, it's not like you have to be trying to make something happen, but you have to make smart things happen. And that's why you can see me, I am going for hits, but I'm not going for follow-ups on those hits. Mistake there, misses it, and then I cover with the end light immediately. It's just a habit, like I said. Downlight, I mean there. You can see the game is evened up, like, or it's getting really close to, and I'm still making some mistakes here, but it's not going to cost me the game. His recovery drops, and I still walk back into it. At this point, you're not playing from as bad as you were before. So you can slow it, you can space it out a bit now. Before you want to be around him, you want to make something happen. That way you could close off the lead you have by any degree, because if you are playing from that far behind and you give him the stage, you have nothing to do, right? So you're the one that has to make something happen, but you have to make the right things happen. You cannot just run at him. Now, when you're at this point, you have a bit more room, because let's say it does go to sudden death in this 4 minutes, you won't lose. It's not completely on your shoulders of the game. This was a mistake from him. He downlights, and like I said, you punish it. He has no dodge, so I go for the double, like you'll see me do in tournament a lot, and that's where he dies. He does that. Last game I told you people like to down air to get closer to stage. Immediately, you cannot let them do it for free. You never let anyone get away with a down air like this for free. As soon as you see it, look at where they will leave off, and I throw my weapon there. Sometimes you can get down there and you can stare them. Sometimes you can dare them, but you just have to punish it. But yeah, that was kind of a game. I'm talking really fast, so if you need to rewind it or to understand what I'm doing, you can go back. But that was a game where we played from a losing foot. We were behind the whole time. Wrench kind of gave us what we need, but we also forced him to do something. He's thinking, oh, he's in front of me, I'm going to attack him, but we're not getting hit by the attacks, and that's the strong point. You need to not get hit by them. Let's look at one more here. I don't know which ones are really good, I'm not gonna lie, but I want to look at one where he wins, and I want it to be on Brawlhalla. Probably not this one, though, seeing as yeah, I remember this game. Let's look at this.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Contest with a recovery, nothing really happens. He gets the first weapon and then just gets an air. I get dare. So it's like a trade of damage, but I get the better side of it. 1 second, my mom's calling me. Okay, sorry about that. That's I'm like applying for colleges and stuff, so I'm getting like my mom calling me up and down to print stuff and stuff like that, which is also why I haven't really been uploading, but I've only missed like 3 days, so it's fine. Oh yeah, back into it. Just... He's getting more damage, and that was a really good interaction from him. It's not like a common interaction, but it is good what he makes of it. I dare him, and we both spot dodge. But he is on the ground, so his is gonna be able to be cancelled faster. He gets it with the down line recovery. I feel like he could have gotten more damage, but he even gets the nair off, so it's fine. And this was bad for me. I have my jumps as everything you can see here. I have no reason to fast fall into him. So just questionable stuff. Here I'm looking for something off stage. In customs, against wrenched, it's hard to like make a good outplay off stage, but in customs, you're allowed to like look for stuff. Really, it doesn't hurt you as much as it would in tournament. Missed my combo there, just really bad stuff. But I'm still kind of spacing him out, hitting him with the nairs. The damage isn't too bad for me. Ooh, that was really unfortunate. Like I said, I was getting him back, and then I waste my dodge here, and he punishes it perfectly. Just kind of wait for a weapon. You don't want to go into guitars with an arm. So he's only in like dark orange of the stock, and I let him have stuff like that. So at this point, you're trying to think, okay, you need to even up the stock. He's doing his best to punish my dodges, and even like attack if hits something like that moving forward. That catches me coming down, and then I'm kind of panic attacking now, as you can see. And he's just punishing all of it. You can't make the dodges and attack if hits on like I'm doing this stock. Yeah, I get the kill here, but I've already like look at how quick this interaction of damage is. It's like it happens in less than 10 seconds. Because it's just me repeatedly going in for damage when I know I'm not in a good state. Like I can't come down like this. Moving on, as soon as I'm out, I just falling Sarah. Like you can't continuously put out hitboxes like that, dodges like this, immediately into a hitbox. The downlight does come out here, and expect to do well. You're setting yourself up to fail coming out hit stun like that over and over again. When you get hit, it's good to reset, especially against guitars, because at the end of the day, if he only gets one guitar hit, if you don't dodge into him, you just traded 12 damage, maybe, because guitars don't do that much damage. So it's important to be able to reset against guitars. If you can master resetting against guitars, you can just play a chip game where you're winning because you're doing more damage. That was just a thing I did. There's no like explanation for that, honestly. It wasn't necessarily bad though, so I feel like I had a thought at the time, but it misfires and I die. Double sidelight. So at this point I'm trying to get the damage, but he's still stringing me up, as you can see. I'm getting it where I can, but if we keep trading evenly, like we're doing, it's not gonna end well for me at all. See, he's in red here. Like now he's in kill percent, right? But look at how long it actually takes for me to get this stock. I don't wanna be near him really because I don't know, probably just bad mental, playing poorly the entire time. But he's at a point where more damage is pointless, and I don't end the stock for this long. Just fishing for recovery. Don't wanna. I'm trying to stay away from him while also trying to kill him. And it's just really bad stuff. And again, covering with the end lights. Don't need to be doing that. GC side light. You can see like I don't want to do anything, and I'm trying to get the kill, but then I also do something like that GC side light. It really just makes no sense. You can tell by the number of attacks that are coming out for me that it's just really a poor game to be in. He had no dodge or recovery there. Even though the game is pretty much over at this point, I want to look at how this kill went through and remind you guys to confirm your kills based on your opponent's options. Look right here. He goes for a recovery. I catch him out, and then he dodges, and that's when I go, okay, weapon throw, because he dodged. It's something you'll see Sandstorm do a lot. When they dodge, you punish it with a weapon throw. Look at how far that sends him. It should not send that far, but it does. So you want to look for stuff like that. Another big thing was the recovery catching out. So when I saw the dodge, I knew that's it. You just weapon throw him there. Maybe if he has recovery, it's a different story. But he just didn't have it, so you go for it. Want to see how I die here before we close this off. Do find some unarmed damage, find some sword damage. So even I start to like pick myself up here, like I said, even from behind, I do an okay job of picking myself up. You can see I had some momentum before I inevitably kill myself out of fear. Really, yeah. As you, I don't know. The snow, maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't blame the snow here. I definitely, like, when I was playing this game, I remembered this death and I just thought, oh, it's just misplay for me. I should have been moving my character. It's kind of just like that in your head, oh, you're scared. You're not going to do anything because you're scared. And it's just not a good mentality to have. As you could see, I was kind of finding hits. The damage wasn't too off. It's definitely hard to play like this and know that the next hit's gonna kill you, but this isn't how you never go out like this, is my point. You don't just you don't just die. But yeah, this video is kind of dragging on and there's still so many replays to do, but that was 3 games against Wrench. Hope you learned something from them, how to keep a lead on both sides really. If you like this guitar gameplay, make sure you go check him out on Twitter and on YouTube. He does YouTube now as well, so it's good stuff. Thank you all for watching, and peace.